I think it needs to be hooked, not like, hey, everybody, not like all the things.
Welcome to Unpacking DuBoses.
This is our first video on YouTube.
Clearly.
Yes. And what we want to do is just invite you into our relationship and our lives as we redefine 50 and what success and happiness looks like at our age.
As we travel the world. All right. So I'm Chad.
I'm Courtney.
Today we closed on our home.
But I think we're skipping ahead.
Oh, okay. Go.
We're skipping ahead.
Where do you want to start?
Well, because we're just assuming you know who we are, but a little background before we go into what we're doing.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So I met this guy when I was 17 in Montgomery, Texas in high school.
Yes.
Swept me off my feet and then knocked me up at 19.
Hey, okay. And now you're caught up.
30 years later?
Yeah, 30 years later. We've been married. We'll be married 30 years in March 2026. We have a 29-year-old son, a 25-year-old kid, and then a 21-year-old daughter. So 3 kids, all here. We're living in Austin, Texas as of right now. All the kids are here in Austin as well. And
currently open nesting.
Yes. Oh, open nesting. Okay.
Yeah, they can always come home.
Yeah. Since we've been open nesting and everybody doing so well and whatnot, I think we realized maybe this isn't what we wanted. We weren't necessarily, I think, enjoying open nesting the way we thought we would.
Well, if anybody knows, raising kids is hard, much less being a kid raising kids. And we've lived pretty paycheck to paycheck most of our lives raising our children. And we hit a little bump where we weren't paying for all the sports and all the things with the kids and started having some of that financial freedom. And we bought this house in Texas thinking this will be where our grandkids come, or
dream home.
House is amazing. But post kids moving out and Chad's dad recently passing away, who lived with us as well, we just had like this moment, I think, where
multiple moments.
Yeah. Where it was just like, especially like his dad writing in his journals about, I'll never dance again, or I'll never go to a concert again. And it was just like this epiphany we started to have, this slow progression of working hard, the standard to
what we thought would make us happy too, what we thought we wanted,
and nice things. And we thought all these trappings and it would make us so happy having this pool. But really it's just, for us, became like a drain. And of being able to travel and have some freedom, we're spending a lot of money to trim trees. So it was like, what do we really want out of this life versus working, coming home, watching a lot of TV, being on our phones.
And we planted a seed, or maybe I did, or we talked about it about 2.5, 3 years ago. I ended up losing my job, and man, it took 10 months to get another job. But during that time, we had this idea of like, what if we sold everything, cashed all chips in and traveled. We traveled the world. And so my job for about 6-8 weeks was to come up with a plan of how we want to slow travel the world, spend 30 plus days in locations. So, I put my corporate experience to work. I built a spreadsheet. I built a PowerPoint. I came up with a plan. Every day Courtney came home, she walked through the door and I was like, all right, let me show you what I did today. Because that was like my job for a bit. We were probably, without a job, we were probably about 2-3 months away putting the house in the market, getting serious and going to make that happen. And job right around that time, and getting back into the corporate world.
And your dad got sick.
And my dad got sick. So everything happened for a reason. He passed, and so we kind of put that idea of traveling on the shelf. But
because who gives up a job and a house for a dream?
Well, I think this is
we weren't ready. We weren't ready.
No,
we needed to be kicked out of the nest, I think, a little bit.
Yeah. So, but we never didn't stop talking about it. I think
we decided to do yearly trips.
We put the house on the market. We were in July.
Yeah, we were ready to be city folk.
Yeah, and we were moving downtown Austin. We found this cute high-rise apartment. Cute, stunning high-rise apartment.
Modern, gorgeous,
great amenities, very turnkey. Walk out your door, restaurants, all this kind of stuff. Because we found ourselves, Courtney coming home from work, I was working from home, and it's just like she would come home and be like, I don't want to go out to dinner because I just got home, and
DoorDash and
I'd
TV.
been at home all day working and stuff, and so we were moving downtown, put the house on the market, found a place, and we're getting ready to make that change.
Day we sold the
And
house, but I'm
the day the house went under contract was also the same day I lost my job. And I called Courtney on the way home, or on her way home, and was just like, "Hey, just got off a call."
No, it wasn't even a call.
Oh,
You got an email.
I got an email getting ready for letting me know that the next day
and he's like, I got some really bad news.
Got some really bad news, and so she was like, "Well, what's that?" And so I said, "I'm gonna, I'm getting laid off." And she was like, "That's great."
Well, I paused, and I said, I could feel his energy and in his tone and everything that this was end of, because we had all these plans and to have this different lifestyle go up in smoke. I think with this happening, I could just hear it, and I just kind of took a pause driving, and I don't know, I didn't feel worried. I was like, bad news, is it? And I was like, I got to tell you, and probably not the greatest moment.
You said great news.
I was like, actually, I think it might be great news. Like, we wanted to do this thing forever.
And I took a pause.
I was like, let's do this. Let's travel.
By the time you got home,
a couple of days later, I had to give him some time to grieve it.
Yeah, I think by the time you got home, the seed was planted.
Yes.
Right? And so got us going within that. So fast forward, right? That was
a couple months ago.
That was 30 days ago.
Yeah.
It was 30 days ago.
Oh my gosh, my mind is just
so in
blown.
30 days, because we sold everything, there's not anything in the house anymore. So in 30 days, we sold our cars, we sold our furniture, we sold probably more than half of our clothing, shoes. We donated stuff.
We didn't even donate. Really, we gave most of it for free out of our garage, so people didn't have to.
We basically have everything we own in a 20 by 20 storage unit that we wanted to keep. And and damn, it's a little liberating, scary. 30 days of like
starting an LLC. So that's one thing we did. We're going to try and be influencers.
Yeah, I can't say with a straight face either, but I think we just want to document our journey.
We decided to start an LLC, and we're calling it Unpacking DuBoses. And you want to tell them why it's called Unpacking?
Yeah, we've come up with a little tagline where we're going to be unpacking cities, cultures, and travel, as well as unpacking ourselves along the way, which I think is the most important part of this. This is really about us. Yes, we're going to be in some great places. Yes, we're going to learn probably how to budget for the first time, really. Or maybe not.
Or we're going to run out of money real quick.
Yeah, this could be a year-long trip or experience, or this could be 3 months, and we have a great time for 3 months. Yes, we're still going to be focusing on ourselves, but I think this is really an opportunity for us to talk about our next 50 years together.
I think that's the purpose. I think for me is to, like, bigger than just my own, like, wanting to experience things and grow as a human. I think really the purpose is to share all of the different people's lives that we're going to touch, and cultures and cities, and how alike we are, and maybe bring a little bit of love and light. I feel like
agreed.
I feel like things are safer than we think, and I think that things are better. I think in general most people are good. We want to focus on the people. Yeah,
and each other, I think.
And that's the second, the most personal part of this for me is, if you've been married for as long as we have been married, there's a lot of different places in your relationship that you're going to visit. You're going to be madly in love. You're going to be in lust. You're going to be raising kids and not want another person to touch you. And then your body starts to age, and you don't know, like, am I crazy with what's going on at my age for women? And sharing our journey together and showing people, hopefully, that through this travel and stuff, we find a little bit of that passion again, because sometimes there's no mystery. There's a lot still to discover about ourselves. And as we grow as people, I think the mystery and the romance and the passion has a little bit more meat to it.
Yeah.
And I think that's really what we want
Yeah.
for each other.
Agreed. Yeah, let's find that Madeleine Lust phase again. And go there. So, what to expect? I think from us is real, raw, unscripted.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we don't. There's nothing in front of us, right? This is just
No.
our story as it comes to us and as we tell it. But it's our story. We've had a great story so far, and we look forward to what's to come, you know, with that. And so invite you all along for the journey of our lives. And hopefully, you know, we can inspire, we can educate, you guys can share and educate us, you know,
Yes,
along
we'll be
the journey.
asking a lot of questions. So
look forward to the comments, you know, within there. When we were doing, I was kind of doing this research, I started following other people that were kind of our age, also followed people that were younger, that were backpacking through and doing stuff like that. If you know Courtney, we're not going to be backpacking. You know, there's some bouginess in how we're going to be doing this,
now,
but we're bougie on a budget.
Yes,
I know
we
it's gonna
can
get there.
backpack. We're just not going to hostel backpack because, you know, we're 50.
No.
I don't, I need a little bit of creature comfort. And we're going to try and figure out what that is. Like redefining home every 30 to 60 days is going to be taxing. But yes, I am still going to get my hair done. I'm still going to get my nails did. You know, like we're going to have a little, we're going to share that with you, how to find that.
I will still do what I do.
He's going to find out really creative ways to work out, because we get creative on how we do the things that we love to do.
Yeah, we're going to be slow traveling. So it'll be 30, 45 days in these countries. We want to live like a local.
Mm-hmm.
And I think experience and truly slow down and learn. I've had some friends that have done a few things like this. Jeff and Carly, shout out to you guys. But yeah. I've seen them go through and spend time at places and find the hidden gems and stuff like that. And I think that gets me excited to find a little local restaurants and learn how to cook and do some of these things as well.
Some of the local language.
Yeah, so I think we're excited to do some of those pieces as well, and hopefully learn from some of you as you guys share comments and thoughts and ideas, and but also share our mishaps and our happy accidents, you know, along the way. I think as we do this as well, and
which has kind of been our life.
100%. You were no accident. This was planned from the start. But you know, I think this will be. It's kind of scary as shit, but I'm excited. You know, this is our intro right into this. So a little teaser into what's coming for
next video.
Next video, we leave for Turkey in 9 days.
8. Yesterday was 9.
9 days. We leave for Turkey. Okay.
But yes, we're going to Turkey, Istanbul.
We're going to Istanbul. We're going to be there for 2 months. So more to come. In that space, and we'll be documenting our journey and sharing more about why Turkey and what is next from that standpoint. But we'll be leaving in October, coming back mid-December.
Can't miss Christmas with the kids.
Gonna get Christmas with the family, and then head back out early January. So truly, you know, kicking things off here in just over a week. Yes. And having you all along for the journey with us. And again, I don't necessarily know we're going to be influencers is a weird term for us, but
like educators, no,
edutainment.
There you go. And then
maybe
so like and subscribe to the channel. That's so weird to say, but like that way we can.
Cheesy.
It is.
It's a little cringe,
but I'll say, oh wait, what do they do? Hit that follow button.
Oh my god, I don't even know how to add these buttons yet.
We'll see if we can get into the video. But yeah, follow along.
Yeah, so more to come. We'll see you on the road. Unpacking DuBoses.
There you go.
All right, give me a kiss.